Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. About 6:40 a.m. here on the East Coast of the U.S. I am going to do a quick BTC analysis for everyone, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what we've been up to, what I've been seeing in the markets. Again, I did a video a couple days ago in on YouTube. It was called Boiling the Frogs Part 2, and you can go check it out. It's right here on the Cryptosomniac YouTube channel, okay? And I want you guys to sort of pay attention to this video because it's very important in that it has a lot of information about smaller time frames to large. Even this movement right here that we saw over the last 24 36 hours, we actually call that in this video right here. So I want you guys to go watch it. Let me know your thoughts. And then the bear versus bull case I discuss, it also pulls up a lot of really interesting previous price action from other markets, from other bubbles that have popped, and from other big sort of retracements that have happened in other assets that show almost similar style in BTC right now. Okay, so with that being said, okay, let's get to the BTC analysis. All right, for today. Again, folks, cryptosomniac.com, hit the products page and buy the technical analysis course right here. If you want access to all the lock channels that you see right there, lock. All these lock channels contain important information in trading and education and analysis. Again, none of what we provide is financial advice, but what we do provide is great information for you to be able to learn and make your own decisions. Okay, or you could just buy the Advantage membership right there, all right, and come trade with us. Come see what we're all about. All these gains reviews that you see, experience that for yourself and let us know how you've actually utilized our membership for your own benefit. Okay, so going back to the 15-minute chart right here, nothing really going on in the 15-minute chart. All we're really doing is sort of moving against resistance right here, and I'll show you guys what kind of resistance this is. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna pull up the 1 hour chart. All right, so on the 1 hour chart we can see right here the oscillator, the RSI actually topped at overbought yesterday when prices went all the way to about $8,300. Now I want you to keep that $8,300 number in mind, okay, because we're gonna revisit that number in a little bit. And then all through this red strip right here, you can see multiple rejections and support usages on this particular line, right? Support right there along this red strip, resistance, support, resistance, and then support, and now we're hitting it as resistance, okay? So this is a very key area for the bears to defend at this moment. It was a key area for the bulls to defend at this moment right here when it was all support, but once it broke it, right, now the bears are trying to reclaim this area as their territory, and then they're going to try to hold on to it as best they can to make sure price doesn't go past it, okay? So with that being said, we know that $8,250 to $8,300 is a critical area. All right, if we go to the 4 hour chart, you can see that again the oscillator still has a little bit of room to go. On the 4 hour chart, it could still move up a little bit because it's not overbought on the RSI just yet. But then again, I guess this one really wasn't either. It just flashed into overbought and then came down, all right, which was this movement right here. Okay, now going back to the 1 hour chart again, $8,250 to $8,300 resistance, and now 4 hour chart, you can see that we're slightly above the EQ of this particular channel right here, which is about 82.25. Okay, now this channel right here can be drawn a couple different ways. Okay, and I'll show you guys that in a second actually, but let me first get to this part. So remember, like I said, 8,300 was that critical marker, right? Why is 8,300 important? Well, look, on the monthly open, price actually gets to 82.97. That's where price for October opened on the monthly. So that particular area is a clear line of defense, whether for the bulls or the bears. If the bulls want to keep pushing prices up, they need to close this price above monthly open and keep it above that. If the bears want to press prices down, they need to keep prices under the monthly open. So you're probably asking, why is that so important? Well, for most people, most professionals or algorithms or bots, when a candle like this opens on a key level at the beginning of a monthly candle or a weekly, right? It's really a line in the sand that's drawn for the bulls and the bears. Okay, that's just how it works. I don't know why it works like that. That's just how it is. Okay, because remember, at the end of the day, technicals are nothing but what the majority, the consensus of people are looking at, and what exactly are they looking at in terms of levels, Fibonacci levels, trend lines, moving averages, etc. Right? So in this case, monthly open has clearly been a posture that has been utilized since the beginning of October, right? So you can see this was the beginning of October right here. After October started around this area, right? You could see this rejection right there, monthly open right there, monthly open, monthly open, monthly open, and even over here, tag the monthly open, and we're getting rejected by it right now, okay? Now we haven't quite gotten fully rejected by it because we haven't dropped. We haven't gone up like this and started dropping already, okay? But it is possible, all right? It's also possible that we kind of just go like this and then push on through, because this could be an argument for a bull flag, where this is the pole of the flag, this is the flag itself right here, and then this thing is looking to break out above, okay? But I don't quite see this likely just yet. If we start closing, say, an hourly candle above the $8,300 area, maybe a 4-hour, then it's possible that we can make it up to about $8,400, okay? So longs right now in this particular area are a bit dangerous. Shorts technically are too, because there's no confirmation that we've gotten rejected, but the shorts are a bit more favorable in that the direction overall has been high right there, lower high, and then this could also be another lower high. Okay, and also in this critical area. All right, on the 4-hour chart on this time frame, let's see, I mean, we did bounce off this trend line right here, as you can see down here, which was a positive sign by the bulls to hold up, but nonetheless, the bulls haven't made a statement of creating higher lows and higher highs. All they've really done is create higher lows, which is like the first step, but it's not the most important step in creating a bullish posture, okay? The bullish posture would be validated if this was done like this, and then we went like this, and then we went like this, which is a higher high as well. We haven't quite done that. All we've really done is squeeze out some shorts right here, and now we're just flagging sideways, okay? So not a whole lot of anything special going on over here, but nonetheless, it's important to watch, okay? Now, here's where things get interesting, all right? Where's my other chart? There it is, okay. So on this particular chart, there's a lot of moving averages, as you can see, okay? The red right there is the 200 moving average. The black right there is the 21 EMA. Blue is the 50 moving average. The yellow is the 128, and the purple is the 100 moving average. Now, why do I have all these set out? Well, because most professionals, most bots, they look for these moving averages as key levels to hold up price, whether it's Bitcoin or most other markets, okay? So in this particular case, you can see most of the moving averages, even the high ones, the 50, the 100, and the 128, they're all now starting to slope down. Okay, the 21 EMA has also started to slope down, but the only thing that's sloping up is a 200 moving average. But the price is now under the 200 moving average, which is a bearish sign. Now, more importantly, the 21 EMA, which has been so pivotal for the last 2-3 years for Bitcoin, you can see is rejecting price right now, okay, at this very moment. Now, this moving average has been pretty critical for Bitcoin because, again, if we just turn off all the other moving averages, you can see even over the recent price action, right? We've been using this moving average, support right there, support right there, support right there, and then it becomes resistance, resistance right there. This was all pretty much resistance. We just flashed above it for a little bit and then pulled back down again, right? So for the most part, I really don't see the price of Bitcoin escaping this 21 moving average. And if we do, right, we're going to go probably higher. I guess the way to phrase that is if we close above the moving average, which is the 21 EMA, then we'll go higher. And the ceiling of that will probably be this right here, which is the 200 moving average. Okay, the 200 moving average right there is around $8,800, $8,900. Okay, which we haven't quite hit yet. We could if we go straight up today or tomorrow, and that's around $8,900. Okay, well, we haven't quite done that yet. Okay, so the point is that we're under some critical moving averages, we're under some critical levels of Bitcoin, and for the most part, I mean, we could be going down a bit further, okay, as per most technicals right now. And even if we start turning on the daily chart right there, and we start looking at the volume, right, the volume is really just dismal right at the end over here. You know, you can see that what Bitcoin is really trying to do is either it's, you know, really trying to consolidate here and push down, which obviously the momentum would point to pushing down, or it's really reaccumulating here, absorbing all the supply and then looking to push up. But we won't know if it's ready to do that unless, you know, a daily closes above $8,600 or so, probably over the 200 moving average too, which is like right around 9,000, you know. So it is really a lot of indecision that's happening in this particular region, and it's really hard to say exactly where prices will go. But for the most part, I mean, the momentum has been overwhelmingly, you know, bearish, right? So with that being said, I just wanted to wrap up an analysis real quick. There's really nothing else to say. Again, looks like we're climbing again towards that monthly open, wanting to crack it, wanting to break it, but it's getting a little tough for the bears to keep pushing, as you can see, right? This is a pretty decent size hourly candle, so very positive on that front. If this closes as is, I mean, if it closes at, you know, 82.75, I guess we could push up a little bit higher, okay? Another way that I stated earlier, we could look at the parallel channel is kind of like this, okay? So all these dots that you see is the parabolic SAR, all right? This is stop and reverse right there. You know, a good optimal short is potentially around the 8,400 area, all right? But even there, things become dangerous because now you're very close to resistance. You've already hit resistance once, twice. We broke above it the third time. Fourth time we got rejected, and then the fifth time, if we get to that price, who knows, we might actually break it on the way up, okay? So that's why you can see that it's a bit dangerous to be playing around in this particular area, whether it's shorts or longs. But you know, for the most part, I mean, shorts are a bit more favored than longs are, okay? Again, folks, come join Cryptosomniac Advantage membership, buy the technical analysis course, message me and let me know that you've got it, and then you can have access for 7 days in all the locked channels. If not, you can buy the Advantage membership and come trade with us, come see exactly what we're up to, and then you will get to see exactly what our community is all about, all right? And I say community because we really are a good, you know, group of people from all over the world, from all different ages and different professions too. You know, people are doctors and engineers, and some people are stay-at-home mothers, and some people are running their own businesses, or some people are, you know, learning how to trade and, you know, be financially free. So, you know, whether you're trying to do this full-time, or you're trying to make some money on the side, or you're trying to learn this for education, we're here to teach, okay? That's all our group is. You know, we're education. We're trying to show you guys exactly what we do. Nothing we provide is financial advice. We just want to show you exactly that understanding these markets is not rocket science, okay? It's not easy, but it, you know, once you put in the work, once you put in some time, you'll get to see that it's also not impossible, okay? So again, thank you so much for watching. Let's see how this candle closes. Let's see how far this thing goes, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, cheers.